All right. Welcome to the K5 Championship Series. I don't think I've raced a one of these in a long time, so I can't remember the last K5 race I've done.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
But yeah, we're gonna see what we got. Starting 14th. My qualifying setup and my race setup are a little bit different. They handle a little bit different.
I like the paint scheme going.
But
B14, the track temp is 98.
We're gonna try to make it work.
Is 82 Fahrenheit.
And see what happens. So.
Truck races on
Follow
Sunday.
car number 18 in the inside lane.
Hey, what's up, Darn Blue Crab? Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've streamed on Friday night, but I'm just trying to, you know, I usually can't because of the truck races being on Friday nights, but this truck race is on Saturday, so I get to stream it. And they did qualifying and practice today for both truck and Xfinity. And we're looking pretty good. We're starting third for the truck race and starting sixth, I believe. Yeah, sixth for the Xfinity race. So we might come away with a good weekend there. I've always liked Homestead. It's always been a good track.
Okay, Stephen, be ready. Watch for the lights. Green, green, green.
But yeah, I've been trying a couple different things with the setup, not with the setup, with the streaming settings. And
inside line, you got one.
And it's
Still there.
You know, I'm trying to see what I can get away with.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
B12.
As far as you know, being able to produce stream quality, but we'll see.
No, you're good.
But yeah, I mean, 134 laps at
The leader has just done
at Homestead. It really actually ain't a long time. It'll probably take us like an hour and a half to do this. It is a full-length truck race, but there are no stage breaks, so that's the big kicker. So we'll kind of try to just settle in here and see what we got.
The guy behind has just done a 33.4.
Try not to burn up our tires too fast or hit the wall. Woo! Looked away for a second. About died.
B12.
Coming up on the inside.
I'll let him go here because he's driving it in real deep.
Keep it steady.
And
Still there.
and he's probably going to use up his
there.
right sides, so I'm not about that. So I'll just let him go here and fall in behind him because I got a decent gap, and just pass him back at the end. Yeah, you gotta remember.
P13, your last lap time was at 33.9.
Oh, it doesn't
The
want
guy
to turn on
behind has
entry.
just done a 33.4.
Yeah, you gotta remember, me and the wall are best friends, right? That was actually a really good turn. You take it here, Gavin.
You got one on the inside. Inside's clear.
Yeah, so they are running for a championship
P14, that lap was at 34.1.
in this series, and I am not a part of it, so I kind of know who the guys are.
Right, it's closing in. The gap is now 1.2 seconds.
So I'm trying not to, you know, mess with that. I made a mistake there. I thought I could capitalize on it. Yeah, just because WALL-E's one of my favorite movies. What do you mean? You don't like WALL-E?
That lap was at 34.0.
Alright, it's gonna start getting really loose there. I don't know. These guys are actually pretty good, so, I'm gonna say probably like 2. Yeah, I'd say 2 cautions the whole race.
Alright, Steven, your lap time's pretty consistent.
Overdrove that corner a little bit, so I kind of ran like an odd middle of the lane, or middle of the track lane. Yeah, you'd be
14,
surprised.
that
It
lap
makes
was
for
at
a,
34.3.
it can make for a fun race, because then you can change up your strategy a little bit based on, you know, not having a lot of cautions and whatnot. So. I ran with these guys in the, Diet Dr. Pepper series, and because it's generally all the same guys, and
You've just done a 34.4.
it came down to a fuel mileage race at Dover, and I think I ended up finishing like 5th at that race, so I was super happy about that.
In. The gap's now 0.5.
But we got about 36 laps of fuel left. And, so, try and time these out. I think they said the stages were 30 and 60, so it'll pretty much be right after stage 1, right after stage 2. Yeah, I think NASCAR 15 was like one of the only NASCAR console games that I actually did not end up playing. Because I think I had like all the other ones.
The gap to Forsyth behind is increasing. It's now 1.7.
I mean, I'm not super worried about saving fuel right now, just because, you know, we got to make multiple pit stops. But I feel like if we can do 3 stops, that'll probably be ideal.
You got one right side, clear.
Sorry, James was hitting the wall up there, and I was trying not to get involved in whatever he was
You've just done a
doing.
34.7.
My biggest thing right now that I got to keep an eye on is speeding on pit road, because I have a severely bad habit of that.
I didn't really want to go through wide there, Dan. Sorry, buddy.
The truck
On your right.
good consistency. Keep them coming.
Keep it
No, I
together,
definitely
hold the line.
understand that. The cost of sim racing is definitely pretty pricey,
Clear high.
so I get that. I got kind of lucky and got all my stuff during COVID, so it was a lot cheaper.
P12.
But all right, look at us making spots up. Just trying to be smooth, not really trying to push the tires too hard. I see the guys in front of me are starting to get loose.
lap time was 34.9.
Alright, kind of ran the top a little bit. Didn't want to, but overdrove the hell out of the corner, so I guess that works. Everybody's kind of moving up to the top. I really don't have a setup that I want to put on the top, and it kind of seems like I'm doing pretty well on the bottom, so I don't want to change it up and end up screwing myself up.
Coming up on your clear. Right side.
The gap behind is now 0.1.
He's still there.
Okay, Stephen, you've got half your fuel left.
He's still there. He's still there. Clear up high. Right side.
Yep, I knew he was still going to be there. No, I'm not going to spin him.
Still there.
P11, that lap was at 35.4.
Still there. Clear outside.
I knew I'd get by him. Alright, we got a pretty decent long run truck. I don't think we're gonna catch the guy in front of us to get stage points, but we'll see what we can do. You never know. Sitting pretty good in 11th place, so I'm happy. Sorry. Oh, they're touching up there. You're alright. Ooh, sliding it a little bit.
Sorry, Colin. I didn't even try to slide up. It's damn sideways. I can kind of not fit in.
You've just done a 35.2.
Alright, so we can go about another 20 laps. So it'll be right around a lap 50. And I mean, who knows? Somebody could try to stretch it to the end of stage 2.
Okay, Stephen, that's good consistency. Keep
And
it up.
steal some stage points from these guys. Oh man, we almost did it.
P11.
Stage 1 just finished. So we are actually on to stage 2 now.
The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds. That lap time was 35.4.
Yeah, stage 1 was at the end of lap 30, and stage 2 will be at the end of lap 60.
Minutes of fuel remaining. That was 35.4.
There's no, they don't do yellows for stage breaks. It lets the fuel strategy play out a little bit better, which I'm a fan of. I think the 2 times I've raced in this series, I finished inside the top 10, so I'm okay with it. Oh, Gavin's pitting. Still got 16 laps left.
P10.
What was that last lap? 35.4.
Consistency. Keep it up.
Putting in.
And my fastest lap was 33.5, so there's about 2 seconds of fall off.
Okay, Stephen. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Alright, that's actually a lot of fall off, so I may actually pit this time.
P9.
Stay high, we got one inside. Clear low.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.2. There's a car exiting the pits. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Alright.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
Made it onto pit road.
Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright. Tires were 69, 65. So, pretty good. Decent bit of, Yeah, see, that's all part of the game, though. If you can keep it green
There's traffic behind.
and have it all cycle around, then, you know... Alright, let's see if we can make up some time.
Zola is closing the gap. It's now 9.8 seconds. P23.
Car inside, keep high. Clear inside. Right side. Clear up high. on your... Outside line's clear.
I'm hoping for like a short-term short-term loss, long-term gain.
Right side. Clear high.
The gap to Thompson in front is now 3.7.
Alright, so right now I lost about 3 seconds. I lost about a second to Ryan Thompson in front of us.
You got one right side. Clear.
Because he was the one that was right in front of us whenever we pit, so...
That lap was at 33.8.
On your right. He's still there. Keep digging. Clear
Sorry
up
about
high.
that little tap.
The gap to Thompson ahead is now 4.0.
Yep, they're a little bit faster than I am, so... That's fair.
Sorry, Gavin, I didn't think that you'd gain that much from one corner.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I
good. should've
I
went
mean, I
high on my
definitely...
new tire.
I definitely appreciate you,
22nd place.
watching my
Also be
shorts.
clear
Time
till
was
turn
at
one, hit
34.1.
They are definitely the highlight of what I got on YouTube. Because this is definitely not it.
Hitting in this time by.
P19.
Alright, so we managed to leapfrog Colton, who was like the leader. I definitely appreciate it, man. They, I try to have some good quality streams. I haven't really streamed too often here lately because I was, my wife and I were remodeling our kids' bathroom. But we got that done, so we can now, I can now get back to my standard streaming. I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays,
The gap's now 0.4.
On your right.
and
Clear up high.
and sometimes on Fridays if I can get the truck races on
Okay,
Fridays.
Stephen. The next
Colton,
car
go low.
is Thompson.
Inside.
14th. That lap was at 34.1.
Clear on the inside.
Lap time's pretty consistent.
Thanks. But yeah, I mean, he just came out of pit road, and he's miles faster than I am, so I'll just let him go, and I'll just... Oh, somebody just hit the barriers and died! Oh my god! I don't know if you guys saw that, but somebody just died. Someone just hit the barriers and died. Oh my goodness. Oh Oh my goodness.
B13.
Alright, so I just looked at my tires again, and my right front was not as worn out as my right rear, only by a little bit, but that just means I can drive into the corner just a little bit deeper, because I don't have to worry about it getting tight because it's so loose on exit through the second half of the corner.
McLennan is getting closer. The gap's now 1.2. B9. The lead car's pitting.
Alright, when these two guys get to us, we'll let them go, and then settle back in where we are.
Marty is leading the race.
I'll let you both go low.
7th position. Your lap time was 34.
Clear inside. Stay high. Inside's clear.
Because he didn't, when he hit the barrels, he spun into pit road, which will not trigger a caution. So, unfortunate for him, but I mean, I'm happy that it didn't cause a caution, because the strategy in this is like fantastic.
That last lap was at 34.5.
Because we got about 35 laps left, and 7 laps in this stage.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.0 seconds. Alright, Steven, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like only when you, like if you spin on the racing surface.
Good consistency.
Because sometimes tracks with like a wide, getting tight, a wide racing surface, like all that to the left that doesn't have any grass, it can, if you spin off down there,
when a guy's catching on, you just hold your lane, I'll get around you.
you, sometimes it won't throw a caution for that either, because it's so far off the racing surface that
I'm gonna be blocking though.
it's not, it might not affect anybody.
Yeah, you got it. Kid, you want top or bottom? I'll take bottom. Yep, you got it.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.0.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty loose on me now. I got the Phillies game on too, and they've tied it 2-2. I couldn't see what inning it was, but
E7. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 6.1. Right, the guy ahead of us is Thompson.
I'm rooting for the Phillies. I'm from New Jersey, so I like the Eagles. I like the Phillies.
Thompson ahead is
I
now
like the
4.6.
Devils. My brother has actually gotten us into a lot of Devils games here lately, so.
Your lap time was at 34.9.
Yeah, I've been tracking them the whole postseason. I didn't really watch too many regular season games, but I've watched the whole postseason, and they're just on a tear. And I really hope they get it done.
That was a 35.0. Okay, Stephen, your lap times are pretty consistent.
Coming up low side.
Your lap time was 35.2.
Alright,
They're
since
low.
he's a lap car, I'll just let him take it so I don't have to fight with him for too long, and I can keep running my pace. Because this is the lap that decides the stage, and we are up to 7th, so we get stage points. But you know what they always say, if you're not in it, see whose day you can ruin by being there.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.7.
I
Coming
got
up low
loose.
side.
I seem to always get loose around Nick.
Still there. Inside clear.
P8.
I think it's just we have such a big home field advantage that when we go to other stadiums, it just feels different because we don't have 50,000 screaming yahoos cheering for us.
The gap ahead is now 1.1.
Alright. Now that stage 2 is over, we'll just cruise around and see where we can go. Probably run this tank all the way out. And see, because
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I only want to have to pit one more time. And if we can go about 50 laps, if we can make it to like lap 90, we should be good.
That lap time was 35.3.
I definitely agree. I know the Phillies fans are definitely definitely a different breed when it comes to cheering for a team. But it's good to see. I mean, the Phillies they've been my favorite team so long, and I watched them win their World Series back in 2008, and it's been pretty stale ever since. And, you know, we've had a bunch of coaching changes and players come and go, and You know, Ryan Howard was always my favorite player, and I really like Chase
Getting
Utley.
closer. The gap's now 4.6.
So it's good to see these guys like Bryce Harper and Nick Castellanos and, you know, all these guys that are swinging the bat and swinging the bat hard. Because I think, like, yesterday's game, going into it, Trey Turner had like a 500 ERA. Like, I've never seen somebody have a 500 ERA in the postseason.
P8. That was a 35.3.
But not just that, we've had like multiple guys like over 300, like batting 300 in this postseason. Who's that? Is that Nick Martin? Okay. But see, he spun out and it didn't cause it. It's not going to throw a caution because he's not technically on the racing surface to where he can affect anybody else.
Okay, Stephen, you're reeling. Thompson in. The gap is 4.9.
4.9.
Lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to King behind is now 2.6.
Yeah, I short put pretty hard in that stage. In that first stage to try and leapfrog some of these guys. I think you're 100% right. It's just non-stop screaming, waking up in the morning with no voice. Alright, got about 18 more laps.
You've just done a 35.4.
Oh, with where we short pit at, it's gonna be close on fuel.
Okay, Stephen, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That last lap was a 35.3.
Sorry, Gavin. I just thought I had it, and it didn't stick.
No, you're good. I've been dealing with that as well.
Just never stops.
I'm throwing everything I have at the left rear and the right rear, and it's just a disaster.
King, it's getting closer. The gap's come down to 1.1.
Let's see if running the top does anything.
And you ran me down, James. Ah,
Your
okay.
lap time was at 35.4.
Ooh, getting a little loose up there. I don't know if it likes it.
That lap time was 35.6.
Alright. Around the top here, let him go.
Inside's clear.
Because he ran me down from like 6 miles behind.
P9.
Go ahead, buddy. Tiger.
Alright, Stephen, the next car is King.
Alright. What do you mean the wife or girlfriend? She was the one that was screaming the whole time. I saw plenty of girls out there screaming their heads off for these fillies. We get them in all shapes and sizes. Male, female. It don't matter. Kids, boys, girls. We got them all covered. Alright, got about 10 more laps. And then we'll hopefully be making our final pit stop.
The gap to King in front is now 0.6.
But the good thing is he hasn't, like, Nick King passed us, but he hasn't really, like, taken off super fast from us. Not the way the other Nick Nebon did. I mean, they will if I do that.
You've just done a 35.6. P9.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's just screaming and screaming and screaming. That's all it is just people screaming forever. I don't think there was a single person that sat down the whole, what, 2 games we were there? Had old grandma with her white vest on behind the plate in the first game.
That was 35.7.
Right side.
The gap to King ahead is now 0.9. The track temperature's rising. It's now 106.
Clear outside. Right side. Outside line's clear.
Alright. I know it wasn't for position, but we didn't waste a lot of time with it.
Okay, Stephen, that's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap behind is now 1.3. That lap was a 35.7.
Oh, just so loose. Alright, we got about 5 more laps of fuel.
You've just done a 35.9.
Alright, Ryan Thompson spitting.
Eighth place. You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. You just start having a conversation, and next thing you know, 85 laps have gone by.
There's a car rejoining in front.
Almost at the wall. Alright, we're going to pit this time. I'm going to pit this time, Warren.
I'm gonna pit here, 99.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Alright, didn't
The guy in
speed.
front is King. Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright, tires. 62.54. Kind of figured that's what it was going to be. Alright, don't speed on exit.
Watch your mirrors.
Go.
There's a car approaching.
Alright, remember how to drive on old tires, or new tires, and drive away.
P18.
Car inside, keep high. They're low.
Okay, Stephen. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Alright.
Car behind's pitting now. 15th place. That was a 33.7. The leader's pitting now.
Alright, so Warren was on our bumper when we pit, and now we're about 3 seconds ahead of him. I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, we're 4 seconds ahead of him. Nice.
13th place. P12.
Yeah, I don't know why the Europeans spell it with a Y, and we spell it with an I, but essentially it means the same thing, right?
P11. The gap to King ahead is now
Thanks,
3.3
bud.
seconds. P10.
Alright, we are good on fuel.
Your last lap time was at 34.2.
Coming up on your
Right now it says we're about 5 laps good.
clear of 5.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 0.2. P9.
I'm pitting in here, pitting in.
See, I have that game, and I want to play, I want to, like, stream it and stuff, but I am so terrible at that game, it's not even funny.
The leader is pitting now.
Alright, I wonder if that puts me back on the lead lap.
The gap to King ahead is now 3.9. There's a car leaving the pits.
Alright. Settle in behind Colton.
That lap was at 34.5. The gap in front has increased to 0.9.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the braking either because you've got your, it's tough because you can adjust the ABS and the traction control. But when I drive these cars, you don't have any of that, so it's all based off of brake pressure and brake bias. So it's completely different driving.
That was 34.6.
Sorry, dude.
The gap behind is now
You're all good.
decreased to 2.1 seconds.
Alright, he's put 2 seconds up on me.
You've just done a 34.6.
Alright.
That lap was 34.6.
Got almost 30 laps to go. Oh, it's 4-2 Phils, baby. 6th inning.
Your last lap time was 34.6.
Yeah, so, yeah, I haven't played it in... Yeah, Phils are winning.
How's that back, Jim?
But I haven't played,
sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up there for a lap.
Assetto Corsa
Your lap time was
I think I played it, like,
no worries.
once.
I was just wondering how your back is doing.
in the past, like, 2 months.
I'll let you know later when I stand up.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.7.
Hope you have some muscle relaxers.
Yeah, I have bourbon and cyclobenzaprine, so I'm good.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to say was, I was planning on, vlogging the last 3 races of the Truck Series season, but I forgot my GoPro in the pit box at the truck race at Talladega, so I couldn't do an outro, and I really didn't have that much footage recorded anyway, so I think I'm just going to do one for Homestead and Phoenix. And just kind of see where that goes.
Colton, you want the bottom or the top?
I'll take that, please.
My bad, I didn't hear you in time.
That's alright, we'll look it up.
All right.
Hold your line.
I will get it back this weekend when I go
He's still there.
to Homestead tomorrow.
Still there.
I definitely appreciate the subscription. I don't know who it was, but I definitely appreciate it.
One car inside. He's still there. Inside's clear. Coming up on the inside. Still there. Clear low.
Oh my goodness, I might go a lap down.
P10.
Okay, let's not spin out with like 20 laps left.
That lap was at 35.3. Okay, Stephen. Lap times are pretty consistent.
See, I used to
The
do
gap in front
Twitch,
has increased. It's now about
and
0.9.
and I got away from it because basically if you want people to notice you when you live stream, don't do it on Twitch, because there's no promotion on Twitch. There's no, like, the filtering system on Twitch is basically by how many views that you have.
Your lap time was at 35.7.
So if you're someone like me who doesn't get a lot of views, there's zero room to grow, because unless I'm super good at whatever I'm doing or hilariously funny, I'm not gonna get seen. So I'll just, you know, I do this for fun. I don't do this to make money. I don't do this to do it as a full-time career. So I just, you know, I just do it because I feel like doing it, basically. That's basically why I started uploading all my pit stops. I was like, you know what? That'd be something cool to do. I had one of my brother's friends tell me that. He's like, you should put those as YouTube shorts. You'd make a killing off of it. And it's been pretty good.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Whoop. Did a little scrapey scrape at a wall. And keep on going.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.5 seconds. That last lap was at 35.3.
So basically, like if you're asking like how do I record them, I have a GoPro mounted on my helmet. But if you're asking like how do I get into doing it, like I went to a school to teach me how to do pit stops in Mooresville, and basically I spent a year there learning how to do pit stops and everything like that, and worked my tail off to try and get on a team.
35.6.
I mean, I could if I wanted to go up to the team, but from my house, the truck team is like an hour and a half from me, and I don't even know where my Xfinity team's located from. So I kind of just I have access to it, I just don't utilize it.
That was a 35.4.
Because I work at RFK, so I basically just do pit stops there.
Inside. Still there.
Yeah, when it comes to the truck and Xfinity stuff, I just do
Still there.
pit crew for them. I don't do anything else.
Clear inside.
P11.
Dylan, you want the bottom?
That lap was a 35.6.
Yeah,
This
I'm on the
race over
inside.
yet?
They're on the inside.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Yeah, this has felt like the longest race of all time.
I had someone in my stream ask me at the beginning of the race how many cautions I thought we were going to get, and I said 2. Boy, was I wrong.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. You've just done a 36.0.
There's still time.
I mean, every lap takes so much focus it feels like to not spin out. I still might spin out.
Yeah, I'm on right side.
That was me last run,
Keep
Gavin.
it together. Hold your line.
So I'm not the only one chanting
Clear
to
outside.
myself, don't be the caution, don't be the caution.
I told you these guys were pretty good. I didn't think we were going to get a lot of cautions, but I didn't think it was going to go caution-free either.
That lap time was 35.8.
Hey Rick, I think I beat both of our predictions. Go me.
P11.
Alright. What, did you make it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be alright, man.
That lap time was 35.6.
Yeah, so,
The gap behind is now 2.8
Afterburn, so you haven't been a part of any of the other streams, but I've talked a little bit about, I work a regular job at RFK Racing, building the underbody stuff, like building and setting up the underbody for the 6 and 17 car,
Yeah, I'm on right side.
and then I
Just
get
done a
sublet
35.9.
to
Still there.
GMS and AM Racing for their pit crew to
Keep
do
it
that for
steady, still
them,
there.
so
Still there. That
I've been
sideline's
with
clear.
RFK now for 3 years, and so I'm trying to either stay there or find a
Right
new
side.
home.
Clear high.
Well, GMS Racing, like the truck side. They're not petty
Right
GMS anymore. They're Legacy Motor Club. And actually, I did do stuff for Legacy Motor Club this year. I pit the
Your lap time was
I pit the 84
He's still there.
for Jimmy Johnson this year for the Daytona 500.
Still there.
The race at Coda and
He's still there.
the Coke 600.
Still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. He's still there. Keep digging. Still there. Clear. Coming up on your
That was at 35.9.
clear up high. On your right. Still there.
Yep, good old Jimmy.
He's still there.
The gap
Found
behind
out
is
that
now
these cars are
decreased
actually
to
very
2.1.
difficult to drive.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear. You got one right side. Clear high. Right side. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear up high.
Yep, the one and only 7-time champ.
Inside
Oh,
line, you
dude,
got
this
one.
guy's killing me.
Still there. Keep it steady, still there. Inside clear.
Yeah, that one was my second Daytona 500.
Alright, Stephen. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
The first one I did was for, my first Daytona 500 was for
That lap time was
Joey
34.4.
Gase. And I think we finished last. Because we were just so slow.
The gap behind is now 2.0.
We missed that corner entry. Yeah, I didn't even realize we were coming back to the white.
Last lap.
Great race, great win, Dylan.
I can't believe we went caution free. Great racing, guys.
P11. There's the checkered flag.
Good racing with you tonight, Bryce.
Nice win, bud.
Same to you, bud.
Oh, man. 11th place. Well, you can't leave me hanging, Blue Crab. Did it go into... did they win or not?
Good race, good win, man.
for the pit speed limit.
Oh, it is now 5-2 Phillies in the 7th inning.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Oh,
I forgot how hard this track was.
holy crap.
Well, I missed the start. Started in the pits. You got a top 10. I'll take that.
Hell yeah, good drive. Nice, good job, Colton. All right, let's, I mean, there's not really much to look at because there wasn't any incidents. Oh, the Devils won. Good shit. We were, finished 11th, started 14th. I will take that all day long. Third car, 1 lap down. And, Nick finished 4th. Colton finished 5th. Gavin finished 7th. Shane, good drive to him. Started last in the pits. got a top 10. And, yeah, we finished 11th. Biggest loser was Scott. I think he was the one that hit the barrels. Let's look at that. Where was that? Scott. Is that lap 18? Nope. He just, oh, this is practice. Yep, he was the one that destroyed the barrels. Oh! Oh, man, he did that right in front of Dylan. He won the race. That's crazy. But yeah, that was, we were coming through there. Where's my cockpit? Here we go. And I could see it right there out of the left side of the screen. I could see him spinning. And he hit the barrels, and I was like, "Oh man, he died!" But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna switch over here to this one. Back this music down. All right, well, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed watching. Yeah, definitely cheer us on at Homestead tomorrow. In the truck race and the Xfinity race, both happening tomorrow. Truck race is at noon, Xfinity race at 3. So we will, we're trying to get Grant Enfinger into the Final Four. So wish us some luck on that. It'll definitely be my first Final Four appearance, and his second one in a row. And so hopefully we can do that. And yeah, hopefully we have a good run in the Xfinity race. Not racing for a championship, but definitely racing for top 13 in points. So, yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Nice to walk away with a nice finish inside the top 15. Ran there the whole race. It was good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, fear the finger. But yeah, so my next stream will be Tuesday. It'll be the RFK League racing at Martinsville. That's going to be one you guys don't want to miss, because I think our fun race is going to be the MX-5s at Martinsville. So that is definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely until then, you guys be good.